Hey guys, this is Andre with the Crypto Ball, and today I'm here to talk about Space Heroes once again because they just released quite an extensive white paper. They updated their white paper, they gave us a lot more uh, insight on the functionalities of these NFTs. They told us a little bit more about heroes, and they're kind of giving us a lot more insight into the game, which is something that I am really excited about. Normally in these projects, I just hold the coin. I don't really play the game, but in this case, I am going to play this game, and I'm very excited with what they have here in this white paper. But before we get into that, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Make sure that you do your own research and you know what you're investing in. And yeah, just be knowledgeable. Be knowledgeable in this space. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's go into this white paper. So they released this white paper today on Discord, and there's a couple of reasons that I want to talk about this because they've just given us a lot more detail into the game. I do have a previous video going over Space Heroes. If you don't know the basics about Space Heroes, you may want to go back and check out that because it's a lot more high level for Space Heroes than we're going to get into right now. So they told us some things about the heroes previously, but they're kind of building upon that here. Essentially, your heroes are going to be the central unit of the game, right? They're all going to have different uses in which they are the best, right? So, for instance, the engineer, without an engineer, you could not make the ships that you need for the missions, right? You may have to pay DMT in order to fix your ships if you don't have an engineer, right? Each engineer is going to have kind of different rarities. They call it morale, and this attribute is what they would call luck. The more rank or rarity the hero has, the more morale he provides to his crew, and it increases your loot chance. And, previously we didn't really know what kind of loot we were going to be getting, right? We knew that there were going to be ways to make DMT, but in Space Heroes, everything costs DMT, right? And this is one of the things that they're really telling us about in this white paper, and I really can't wait to get to it because they're trying to make this coin, right, the dark matter token, they're trying to make it incredibly scarce. You're going to need it for everything, and based on this white paper, there's not going to be many ways to produce it, right? Because they're rewarding you in so many other things that aren't DMT. DMT is going to be a very valuable resource, something that you want to have. You're going to need it. You're going to need DMT in order to play this game. Some heroes create DMT. Actually, I think all of them might, but some create more than others. They haven't really shown us exactly what all the heroes do, but DMT is going to be a rare commodity. So with these heroes, you're going to have special characteristics. This characteristic is a unique attribute for each hero, as we just specified. Altered heroes, though, the ones that you get that are special, unique, or from the collector's pack, they're going to have two functions. They're going to have two characteristics. And so they're very rare and limited. And then fatigue. After several uses, the heroes need to rest. You can use the lab to replenish the full hero fatigue, and this can be boosted with laboratory boosts. So if you have any ADN or syringe, maybe that'll help you get past that fatigue faster. Ships and space vehicles. Ships are used as vehicles to complete tasks on Space Heroes. The ships are affected by durability and penalty. Time, capacity, and luck factors come from the hero used, not directly from the ships, and the durability can be repaired. The penalty is the factor that marks the difference between the ships used. All ships can be upgraded and crafted in the hangar, some parts needed from the laboratory. So what this means is you want to have very rare heroes, right? Because your ships, they're going to take the time, capacity, and luck factor from the heroes. So if you have a good hero, you're going to have lower cooldowns, right? You're going to have, better luck for the NFTs that you get. And we're going to kind of go into why that's a big deal with these different ship types. So the heavy ship is used as a mining tool and boost in planet mining. And the Kaza is a fast ship used in missions. And the Colonizer is a heavy ship used for exploration. And they go into that a little bit later. Tools. Each tool has one or several characteristics depending on the rarity, which can be used to complete the task. Tools are affected by time, capacity, and durability when completing the task. Every time the tool is used, the durability is affected. Tools have to be repaired on the hangar. Tools can be permanently upgraded in the laboratory. Tools after stress tests will have limited life. You will be able to blend your broken tools after a lifetime end. Tools can be combined with vehicles. So, we didn't really know this on the last iteration of the white paper, but it reminds me of Alien Worlds, right? This kind of reminds me of Alien Worlds. You're using tools to mine a coin, right? And that coin is valuable, or, in this case, it's valuable. Alien Worlds, I think it has an unlimited TLM token. They're trying to make this DMT scarce, right? Super, super scarce, right? So imagine in Alien Worlds, you can't really use TLM, right? You can't really use TLM. I guess you can put it on your planet to increase rewards, but there's really no use for TLM. As you'll see upcoming in this white paper, you use DMT for everything in this game. Okay, when you go out on missions, when you're doing anything in this game, you're going to be using DMT. And I think that is going to drive the price of DMT up if people are playing this game. So let's keep that in mind as we continue to go through this white paper. ADN limited to a single quantity minted. And essentially what this does is it just reduces your cooldowns, right? It reduces your cooldowns for missions. If the game is based on percentages for mining or whatever it may be, it can increase those. And when you want to decrease these cooldowns, it can also do that. The syringe is going to create dope tokens every 24 hours. These are going to be tradable. And it's just kind of less effective ADN. But you need the syringe to use ADN. So, staking mechanisms in Space Heroes. NFT staking. The NFTs that qualify for staking on Alpha Phase are as follows: heroes, miners, generators, stickers, and certain star card collections. So in this case, it would be your generators and your 3D overloaded generators. All of these are going to produce DMT. This is a Star Cards collaboration. So what they're saying is, this can also be staked. And, I didn't even know this, but the stickers can also be staked. So these stickers can also be staked to produce DMT. I'm not sure if people are going to do that because you want your collector's pack. I think the collector's pack is probably going to be, $1,000+ alone. So probably not too many people doing that. Stake requirement. If you watch the previous video, you either need a mining license or a hero pass, a VIP heroes pass. But here's the actual staking mechanism. Our mechanism provides a solution to boost the growth of the economy where we all win, especially to prevent the falls after the high sales of DMT. So rewards. Every 24 hours or up to reach the storage limit is when you can claim your rewards, right? You can claim without commissions once every 5 days. After you claim, the countdown will begin until reaching 0, where you can claim once again without commissions. You can claim whenever you want, but if you claim it inside of your cooldown, you'll take a 15% fee. So you guys have probably seen this on like Crypto Blades or something like this, right? If you just want to pull out of the game, you're going to take a tax. So what do you have to do in order to get these coins when you stake? Nothing. It's 100% passive. And the storage limit, different levels of storage. If your bank is full, your reward will stop accumulating and the extraction of DMT will be paused until you increase the limit or claim the amount of rewards that you have. Then they will start again. So what this means is if you want to hold 5,000 DMT at a time, you have to upgrade it with 500 DMT. If you want to hold 10,000 at a time, you'd have to spend 1,000 in order to get this 10,000 storage limit. Now, you only have to do this once. But, if you want to hold 50,000, say you have a bunch of generators or you're a really strong hero, then you would have to upgrade it once again with another 5,000 DMT. And this goes back to what I was originally saying. Everything in this game is going to cost DMT. From how much DMT you can hold to how many heroes you can stake. It's all going to cost DMT. It's all going to make a demand for their coin. And that is something that I want to be a part of because the heroes are making DMT. So if this game does get a buzz, people that are holding DMT are going to be heavily rewarded. But, let's continue to talk about this. So all the values and numbers can be improved in the alpha test phase. This mechanism distributes the fees among liquidity providers and principal token wallet. All the tokens kept in circulation between holders, pools, and players. And the staking power of the NFTs will be announced after balancing circulation. This sheet is only informative about the mechanism. So essentially what they're saying is, this is the alpha. We're kind of making sure that we balance the economy. We're going to change numbers as needed to make sure that DMT is always valuable, right? I've been in the Discord, and this team really wants DMT to be something that people want to use in game, and you have to use it in the game. So it's just going to drive up the price. Or this is my opinion, not financial advice, but I believe that it's going to raise the price of DMT. But what if I told you everyone to play the game has to start with DMT? Well, let's talk about that, right? New players. The play-to-earn mechanism allows new players to get in, purchasing the NFTs required to play with an amazing ROI. The low-quality tools, ships, and aspiring heroes available in the in-game store are the Aspiring Pack, Spaceship Pack, and Tool Pack. These packs have basic NFTs who new users can use to start their game. These packs cost 25,000 DMT and can be gradually adjusted if it is required to keep the game stable. So, not only are you using DMT in order to upgrade your storage, to maintain these hangars, to repair your tools, right? Your tools have durability, your ships have durability. You have to pay DMT to repair those things, right? And then new players come in and they have to, if they want to get these NFTs to start the game, they either have to buy NFTs on AtomicHub or they have to spend 25,000 DMT. Everyone's going to be using DMT. And, imagine if everyone in Green Rabbit was using their token, or everyone in Alien Worlds was using TLM, right? Or everyone in our planet was using Aether, right? Those would have really high price points, right? Just like when everyone was using Aether in order to make these new NFTs and things like that, Aether rose dramatically. It's just that these games don't have enough sinks for their token. And this game does. And DMT is scarce. It's going to be very, very scarce, right? So fundamental supply and demand economics, I really do think that we are going to be shocked at the cost of DMT. But that's just my opinion. So missions. The missions grant pieces or parts necessary for the repair and constructions of new ships. The missions are based on luck and time. These factors are altered according to the rarity of the hero and the penalty from the ship that goes to the mission. If required, one hero and one ship to execute one mission, pilot, hero, and cast a ship, PD. Other special heroes and ships apply. Mission slots have to be unlocked in-game. If you want more than one, you have a free slot to start. You can unlock more slots, so you can unlock more mission slots with DMT. Slot costs will be gradually adjusted if needed to keep the game stable, but it's based on demand. Every slot will increase the cost by 2, starting with the initial value of 1,000 DMT in the first unlock. So if you want to do more missions, you need more DMT. Do you guys kind of see a theme? After every mission, the ship's durability will decrease. Use the hangar to repair your ships. Some missions can be very successful or totally fail. In the success case, it guarantees a quality reward. In a fail case, the ship will become very damaged, needing repaired, or to adjust the durability will decrease more than normally. So, if you totally fail a mission, you're going to need to use DMT to get rid of either this element, in which your durability will rapidly decrease, or to repair this ship just being completely damaged and you need to repair it to fly. Expedition. Expeditions allow you to find asteroids, resource-rich planets, and dark matter. New NFT rewards can be created and game updated. Each expedition returns with a reward. The rewards are based on probability and can be altered by the rarity of the hero and the ship used and power-ups. Expeditions are affected by luck and time. These factors are altered according to the rarity and hero that goes to the mission. It is required one hero and one ship to execute one mission. The pilot and explorer hero and colonizer ship PD. Other special heroes and ships apply. After every expedition, the ship's durability will decrease. Use Hangar to repair your ships. Asteroids and planets are minted as NFTs. Asteroids provide laxium and nanomium. You can destroy an asteroid and obtain a quantity of laxium or nanomium determined according to the size and type of the asteroid. Planets are very difficult to find. Whoever discovers a new planet gets the title of colonizing hero. This title guarantees a unique plot of land with a greater capacity for miners to extract its resources. The rest of the lands will be unlocked for sale. Wow. So imagine. Remember when I said that this is similar to Alien Worlds? Well, imagine in Alien Worlds, if you had a tool, you were mining, but instead of getting TLM or an NFT, you got land, right? They're saying that in your expedition, you have a chance to find a planet. And if you find a planet, you will get a title of colonizing hero, and that planet is land. So other people can come and they can mine on your land for additional bonuses, and you've minted land by finding these planets. It's genius. It's the way that, people expected Alien Worlds to be, and this is just one part of the game, right? This is just the expeditions. This is when you send your heroes out and they go find these NFTs. This isn't even mining, right? So there are multiple ways to earn in this game, but it's just amazing to me that, this is how I would have expected Alien Worlds to be, right? This is type of tokenomics that I would have expected to see in an R planet. And I honestly think that this project is just completely undervalued. So let's go and let's take a look at the mining. Since we just looked at, the NFT staking and how we can develop land, let's take a look now at this at mining, right? So planet mining, mine resources, sending your cargo and more or mole ships. Tools are the alternative for mining in case the owner does not own ships. The difference between tools and ships is the parameters and penalty. The mining is based on time and capacity. These factors are altered according to the rarity of the NFTs. The amount of resources collected will be defined by probabilities provided by a fair algorithm affected by the lands where the task is being carried out. Ships and tools have a durability, which need to be repaired at a hangar. Alright, so now we're going to go over the in-game store. Essentially, in the in-game store, they're selling like tool repair kits. Obviously, for DMT, everything in this game, as I said, uses DMT. And essentially, you just repair your tools, right? So every new tool needs a new slot. Slots can be unlocked with DMT. Slots unlocked will increase the cost of the next slot by, it'll just times it by 2. So lots of DMT being used on slots here. And you can mine ores from easy, normal, hard, very hard, and insane. The harder it is, the more it'll damage your tools, but the greater your reward. As I said, to repair your tools, DMT. Each ore difficulty will be unlocked in next updates. Ores will give more rewards in higher difficulties. After durability reaches 0, your tools will need to be repaired. Each round, you will pay a 25 DMT fee for every time that you've mined. Only Legendary Mythic can mine more than once each round. Repair kit will be available in the in-game store. In-game marketplace will be open by the end of Q4 or starting of Q1 of 2022. After all tools packs are sold out, players can buy only from the in-game market. So this is the rarity for all the packs. So 2% unpack chance for Mythic. And the durability is 4 times greater than common. So you won't have to repair as much. You're going to be getting better rewards. The mole vehicle mechanism. Mole vehicle generates 1 energy an hour till storage gets filled. So storage is 12 energy. Mole requires 4 energy to combine with tools. Every mine burns 4 energy. Tools are mandatory to use mole vehicle. Every rarity of mole will have its own mining power. Higher rarity moles harm your tools' durability at higher percent, but provide a higher DMT reward and higher chances of finding mystery boxes, which include DMT, NFTs, and in-game resources. So for these vehicles, the vehicles reduce your cooldown for mining as well. I found that out on Discord, by the way. Everyone should, if you're still watching this, I know it's already 30 minutes long, you should probably join the Discord. If you're going through this white paper with me and you're interested in this game, you should probably join the Discord because there's a lot of information there as well. We already went through this in the last video, but this is essentially how mining works. You need a license or a VIP pass. Then you need tools from the in-game store, or you can get them on AtomicHub. You don't need a vehicle, but they will help drastically. And then you can mine the DMT ores, which gets paid out every round. And then, after some uses or if the ores are too difficult, you have to repair your tools. Costs 1,000 DMT. So, yeah. Same thing that we went over in that first video. Nothing new there. Hangar Laboratory. Hangar. This is where you craft ships. 90% of the ships can only be obtained by crafting in the hangar. The other 10% will be distributed in rewards, possible drops, and special unique packs. You can also repair ships of other players who do not have a hangar or make ships to sell in the market. The recipes of each NFT to craft will appear on the technology book. Ships can be repaired with repair kit. Hangar owner will receive weekly passive DMT income for users who craft, repair ships or tools or other game fees. So in the future, not only are they going to have planets where people can mine, you will also have a secondary type of land, which is hangars, right? If you have a hangar, people will need to go to your hangar in order to repair their units if they don't have a hangar themselves. So it's just another form of income. And I know that, this seems like a lot of information, but this is a video game. Like, this is a video game, and it's supposed to have a lot of different ways to earn. I like that they've put so much thought into this white paper that it kind of takes some time to get through it. It just shows that this project is not rushed, not a rug pull or something like that. This is an actual economy that they're building, and they're doing the most that they can to get people into this ecosystem. I really think that, this is probably one of the best projects on Wax. So, laboratory, upgrade your technology. Exchange DMT with in-game tokens that you will use to build the other token miners. In the laboratory, you can make other NFTs from science like boost NFTs. More uses can be included later with more updates. And then the mines, the in-game token can be mined by resource mines. To upgrade those mines, you will need all 3 tokens. Every level will cost, 2 times more. Every mine requires different amount of tokens. The amount mined per hour increases with each level of your Lexium and Nanominium. And then there's going to be a marketplace, which will have a 5% fee that will be taken out in DMT. And then technologies. This is a catalog of all of our recipes and NFTs waiting to be discovered or crafted in-game. If you want to know how many pieces you will need to craft your NFT objective, here you will find the information. Players will participate together to complete a task. After a task is completed, the rewards will be distributed among participants depending on the number of participation, damage, and other factors. So this part, where you have a recipe and you're trying to make NFTs based on the recipe that they give, that's kind of like our planet, right? So you have alien worlds where you're mining NFTs, you're trying to stake those NFTs, like you're sending your hero out to get more NFTs, and you're mining with your tools to kind of get DMT. And now you have technologies where they have a recipe and you can create NFTs. It's just another way of income, another source of income from Space Heroes. This is going over the VIP hero membership. We've already been through this, but they did change one thing. The hero pass is whitelisted for all drops and sales, exclusive drops and sales. Whitelists you, guarantees you a purchase, and they're now going to drop a token chest every month for hero pass holders. And the reason that they're doing this is they're getting rid of, in my last video, I said that if you had a Heroes Pass, you would get double the DMT from these generators. That is not the case anymore. The VIP Pass does not double these rewards anymore. Now they're going to simply give you a DMT drop every month. And the reason that they're doing this is because they want DMT to be scarce. They don't want to overflood the market with DMT. And so they kind of got rid of that benefit, which, it has its pros and its cons, right? Of course, I wanted double DMT, but it makes sense why they would stop that from happening, right? They want DMT to be limited. They want to control how much DMT is out there because they don't want the price to continue to drop or, something like this, right? Normally a coin comes out on Alcor, goes straight to nothing. They don't want that to happen. So it makes sense, and I do support the change. But yeah, just like before, you can turn these into VIP level 2s, and the VIP level 2 is going to give you 5% of all income in sales, secondary market, and other services that are going to be distributed between all the VIP 2 members. So here's the tokenomics on DMT. There's going to be 1.5 billion DMT. It's going to start at 1 cent listing price to WaxP. And they're actually going to burn it every 30 days for 5 years. They're going to burn, a total of 750 over 5 years, or 12 million every 30 days. So they're really trying to make it scarce. They're doing what they're saying that they're going to do. So the DMT distribution, 30% play to earn. These are the game modes. 32% for NFT staking, so mining with NFTs, sorry. And then token staking, DMT staking to increase liquidity and rewards. The liquidity pool exchanges where players can buy, sell DMT and other currencies. And 5% for team members, but they're locked for 1 year. So, I think that this is really important that they're locked for 1 year because it's going to give them incentives to kind of build up this DMT to have a good price point, and it's going to incentivize them to continue to work on the game, right? How many times have you been in a wax game and it kind of just dies out after a while? I've been in Metal War. Metal War is a complete shit show, and they're not thinking ahead like this. So I really appreciate them being transparent in their distribution for DMT. Okay, so the fees collected on each transaction will be distributed among these different pools, right? So payment for ownership, like the hangar owners, marketing rewards for Hero Pass VIP holders, burn to handle the inflation, game balancing and redistribution, a buyback if the price falls below their system limit, and other things. After 1 year, our NFT staking pool will be reduced, moving all the tokens from that pool to the play to earn and other pools balancing the economy. This process can be applied few times even before if the token increases in value. The Oracle will do it automatically, keeping the same value in USD, but decreasing in DMT, helping the economy to increase the capacity to evolve and auto-adjust. So essentially what they're saying is all these fees in DMT, like all the fees that you're paying in DMT, they're going to use that DMT to pay hangar owners, to reward Hero Pass VIP holders. To handle the inflation, they might just burn it. They're really thinking about the future in this project, and they're transparent enough to tell us how they're going to do it. So here are the hero packs. The hero packs are going to be coming out here really soon. I don't know the date exactly, but it's definitely coming up. So if you're interested in this project, make sure that you are ready for it. Make sure you have wax ready for it, because I do think that these hero cards and these packs, I think that this is a top 3 wax blockchain game. So, keep your eye out. And we've already went through this in the previous video, but I guess we can go over it again. Heroes are not destined to be used only for staking. By that reason, their power are under our miners. Heroes can be used at 100% of their potential in-game, completing missions and other tasks. These game modes are the real play to earn. No more Heroes packs for the rest of this season. Heroes can be upgrades in-game. Next season may require old heroes to play and upgrade for new ones. Also participate in the new hero sale. New players can purchase aspirant hero packs if you are free to play, or if you not free to play, but if you are kind of a new player that hasn't bought anything from the AtomicHub, you can simply buy it from the NFT marketplace. And this is saying that these are in-game assets. They're not even NFTs. You just purchase it from the game, and it will give you an aspiring hero to play the game without the NFTs. Then they kind of go more into the tokenization and economics of DMT. We've already been through this, right? They're going to have this much initially. They're burning this much each month. And this will be the total supply after a 5-year time of burning. And then, this is essentially saying it's a living document, and they can change and modify things in this white paper as needed. And then they tell you about the VIP 2 recipe, which we already know. It was 2 VIP passes, 3 licenses, and an unknown amount of DMT. So, guys, if you survived this long white paper read, congratulations. I think that this is going to be one of the best projects on Wax. And honestly, I think that people are really going to be surprised. It's really running under the radar of a lot of people. But when was the last time that you saw a white paper like this for a Wax project? Right? When was the last time that you heard about coin buybacks, right? If we're getting inflation, they're going to use the fees for the game in order to burn the token. When's the last time that you saw tokenomics like this in a Wax game, right? I know that there have been some hyped Wax games, and I don't think that they've put the thought in it that this game has. There's a lot of sinks for DMT. There's not a lot of DMT, but you can still get rewarded in DMT. It takes, the NFT staking from previous games like, Alien Worlds, and it builds upon it to the point where, are you going to get rewarded in DMT, or are you going to get rewarded in an NFT or even land? Are you going to get rewarded in land if you're doing an expedition, right? Are you going to get rewarded in ships, right? They said that there's certain ships that are not from packs. You can get rewarded in them. You just don't know. And I think that with the rewards and the way that they've set this coin up to be, I think it's going to be one of the best projects on Wax. But you guys let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Do you have another Wax project that is this detailed? Do you have another Wax project that has these type of tokenomics? If you do, please let me know in the comments, because I would say that this is the most excited that I've been on Wax in quite some time. This is Andre with the Crypto Ball, and I'll see you guys next time.